Grandmother, I'm so glad you could come.
Oh. Carly's done a wonderful job restoring this place.
Oh, well, that's why I wanted you here before it opened, so you could see it without the crowds.
It's so beautiful.
Well, because you made it that way. You designed this whole place, Grandmother. It was a labor of your love.
So many years ago. Oh, the band playing, the couples dancing. It's like going back into time.
Yeah. Back to the night our family lost everything. It's all here again. The club, the crowds, the music, the money. But it doesn't belong to us. The Flynn's Club is in the blood-stained hands of Sonny Corinthos.
You didn't invite me here to share memories. What do you want?
Sonny Corinthos murdered my husband, and he sits here every night partying in the club that you created from scratch.
Let it go, Faith.
It's not right.
You can't live in bitterness.
When Marco's enemies hit him, he didn't turn the other cheek. He hit back twice as hard.
Your grandfather's revenge destroyed our family. He was arrested, died in prison, and I was forced to give up my only child, your father.
Well, I've already lost my husband, courtesy of Sonny Corinthos. And I don't have a kid to throw away the way you did my dad.
You never will have any children. Not if you order Sonny's death. You'll either be killed or end up in prison.
I will take my chances.
Oh, you sound just like Marco.
Thank you. Take that as a compliment.
I loved your grandfather, but he made so many wrong decisions. He lived and died for you. And you'll be much happier if you don't inherit his fortune. It's cursed. Cursed. Don't make the same mistake as your grandfather, Faith. Revenge never solved anything.
Well, I guess I'll have to respect your wishes.
I know this is hard for you, but in time you'll come to understand that I was right.
I'm sure I will. You know, I'm going to have a martini.
Oh.
Would you like a glass of wine or some sherry?
I'd love a sherry.
Excuse me. My grandmother used to own this place. Do you think we could get a martini and a glass of sherry to toast its future?
Mrs. Corinthos said Mrs. Flynn is always welcome.
Thank you.
Get over this place. I have such a feeling of Marco's being here. His arms around me.
I have one more toast.
This had better be my last.
It will be. To enduring peace.
To enduring peace. I'm so glad that you've decided to give up the cycle of violence.
Well, you showed me that I had no choice. Oh, I have to go. Thank you for coming, Grandmother. I'll leave you to your memories.
got here as quickly as I could. What happened?
Oh, my God, Ned, I'm so glad you came. It's my grandmother. Oh, God. We were talking. She was sitting there, and I left, and she fell. She's dead. I don't know what happened.
Michael, you don't. You can cut the grieving granddaughter act, Faith. It rings a little false.
Well, maybe you better tell me exactly what you're accusing me of here.
Well, you just told me that your grandmother made you swear that you wouldn't go after Sonny while she was still alive. And we both know that doesn't fit in with your plans against Sonny. And now, your grandmother conveniently drops dead. So what is that? An amazing coincidence?
Ned, I thought you were on my side.
Not when it comes to knocking off defenseless old ladies. I have a grandmother of my own.
How can you stand there and accuse me of something so terrible?
Was it really?
When my only family member just
Let me tell you
died.
something. Was it really easier to kill her than just break your promise?
God, you don't think much of me, do you?
I always knew you had ice in your veins. That's why I thought you'd make a good partner. But to murder your own grandmother in order to exact revenge against Sonny?
You know
That
what?
is psychotic.
Fine. If you think I am capable of something so contemptible, then you obviously don't know me at all. And I don't want anything to do with you. Whatever we had is over.
Miss Roscoe, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Could we speak privately, please? Excuse me. Here, have a seat. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your grandmother.
Well, it'll save you the trouble. She was old.
I didn't mean to imply that she died of anything other than natural causes, but I do have a report to file. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, we usually get together once every few weeks, and I guess that should be past tense now, shouldn't it?
What happened? What happened? Who is this?
It's an elderly lady named of Katherine Flynn.
Katherine, what happened? What?
It's all right. Can I get you something?
Katherine's dead.
You said she was 90 years old?
Yeah, but Sonny, she was... I wanted you to meet her.
I'm gonna go find out, okay? Okay?
Did you know my grandmother used to own this place?
No, I didn't.
I thought it would be nice for her to see it again all fixed up. We got caught up. We shared a toast. And I was halfway up the stairs when I heard the glass break. I turned around and came back and saw her lying on the floor. Dead.
Again, I'm sorry for your loss. I will contact you after the autopsy.
Well. Didn't take long for the vultures to land, now did it? Should have known you wouldn't have the decency to respect my loss.
Are you grieving?
What's that dig supposed to mean?
Well, I can't help but wonder why Carly, who only spent one evening with Katherine, is more shocked and upset than her loving granddaughter.
Just because I'm not weeping like a schoolgirl doesn't mean I don't feel. After you had my husband killed, I didn't cry then either. Still haven't.
Roscoe's not worth anyone's tears, not even yours.
Did you make a public spectacle of yourself weeping when Lily blew up?
Okay. Faith, the club's closed for the night, so take your filthy, disrespectful mouth someplace else.
You and I both know only the weak ones cry. People like us work through our grief in other, more meaningful ways. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a funeral to arrange. Looks like you bought yourself one unlucky place. There. Copy of the coroner's report. You didn't get it from me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the results of your grandmother's autopsy report.
And?
Her heart gave out. There's no evidence of foul play whatsoever. I owe you an apology.
Well, I'll trade that apology for an old-fashioned hug.